Hi everyone, welcome to the next video from Tiny Year. This is a Colouring Heaven magazine, and we have a picture here to continue our series. I'm just moving my tablet out of the way so I can move my book up to do this one. I've just been chatting with my husband. My son's gone in for an interview. I spoke about it in the last video and just waiting. Right, we have a planner, which is interesting. I've never coloured a planner before. Obviously I've coloured Johanna Basford's planner, lots, but never a picture of one. So this will be interesting. The first thing I've noticed here is some tape. Now, there are two ways you could colour the tape. We could do it as washi tape, or we could just do it as sellotape, scotch tape, sticky tape, whatever you might call it. And I think that option is the easiest. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a light yellow. That's the colour I usually use when I'm colouring tape. This is number 10, Staedtler Design Journey pencils. And I'm just going to go for it. Now sometimes tape is a little bit more orangey in colour than this, but I think it looks a little bit prettier like this colour, and I'm going to do that bit. But of course you could make it like a coloured tape, a plain coloured tape, or whatever to match what you're doing. I love this idea that there's an envelope here with a to-do list sort of in it. I think that's great. Now these stars, I don't know about you, but I've got a set of star stickers, and I don't use very much, to be honest. I bought them for my kids' reward charts, that sort of thing. And they come in red, yellow, blue, green, and then metallic. But I think I'm going to just do these in red, just one colour, so it's nice and straightforward. So here they are, $2.99, and I'm just going to colour them all in, and we're just going to sort of start here really. I can't really make them metallic unless I use a metallic pencil or pen, and even then it wouldn't look the same. So I'm not worried. I'm just going to make it look as if it's a plain red star. As I say, you can do any colour. I just think they stand out quite a lot, which I rather like. You may prefer them to sort of sit back a bit. So that, oh, we've got one over there as well. That one's a bit smaller, but I'm going to just do them as if they're the same. There we go. We've got a little house design on this page. It's really cute. Right. Now, what I was thinking was we could colour the paper of the planner in a colour rather than being completely plain. And I thought I'd quite like to do it in this sort of salmon 222. It's like a peachy colour. I thought that would be rather attractive. So all this sort of double page in this sort of peachy colour. Now I know planners are usually white pages, and then you do them however you sort of add your own colour maybe, but why can't we do it this way? I'm colouring words. I'm colouring over the little circles on here, and I will put those back in later if I remember with a different colour, but for now they're just going to be incorporated into the background just to make it easier to colour. And we're going to do this page. Now you could do your pages slightly off-white, you could leave them white, it's really up to you. Sometimes I do pages of a book in a sort of number 16 of this set, or green gold, a slightly sort of brownish colour, to look like they're old and faded, but I don't think a planner would be old and faded paper, so it doesn't quite make sense now. We can see other pages as well. You could do them different colours. I think I'm going to do all the pages this colour, just for simplicity's sake really, but we do have the cover of the book at the very bottom. I'm going to leave that and do that in a different colour in a moment. That's a page, not the cover. There we go. So some of these pages seem to be sticking out quite a bit, this one particularly, but it might be that there's like bits of paper like these there. I quite like to do these two pieces of paper maybe in the same colour as these two, as if it's been cut and stuck in. So I'm going to do that next. So I'm going to grab this pink. This is 21, is a light pink. I think it's called light rose. And I'm going to do this piece of paper. I mean, obviously this piece of paper hasn't been cut. It looks like a full piece, but it could be that. So maybe I will do them a bit differently. I don't know. We'll just get this piece of paper done. It's quite hard to colour such a big area. But we'll see. I'm just trying to keep it light, and it's not always that easy to have a light touch. Just doing the best that I can. And this one, I think should I do that? No, I can leave that for a minute. This one I'm going to do in a pink and a green. We have this light green here, a number 53. So I'm just going to go over this one. Now my plan for this book is to do at least a page, well, with a page with you each month in a little series. I think it'd be lovely to have a go at doing some of the book. So this is obviously really late in January, this page, because I was late getting the book. But I'm going to get this blue now, 302 for the envelope. But I would aim to try and be a little bit earlier in the month, but it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as it's in the right month to do the next page that I'm going to do. Might be better for you if I do it earlier, because if you want to complete the whole of that month in the month, you want to know what I'm doing. Maybe if you want to colour along with me, you might not want to, you might want to just do your own thing, of course. And 602, so we have this sort of pastel violet I'm going to use for this piece of paper. I changed my mind about doing those colours inside. I thought it was quite nice to have a mix of colour. My husband just said he's going to go to Tesco and he's going to see if they've got any of these in there. Which I was actually going to go there myself today, but my sister found some copies, so I didn't need to. This one here, I think I can do this colour. This is the light olive. No, I'm lying. This is the light ochre. It's 17. It's a sort of yellowy colour. I think it will work with Peach. It says New Year's resolutions, I've just noticed. Gosh, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't done any. This could be quite a good colour for the sellotape as well, but I'm going to darken it just a bit, just so it looks different to that. I don't usually make them. I've made some colouring goals, but they're not really, well, I mean, they could be New Year's resolutions, I don't know. But there's some books that I want to finish. I'm making good progress on that goal, actually, because I calculated how many pages from each book I needed to do in order to reach the goal. And I've already completed the January pages that I need to. This is 83. I'm going to use it for the roofs of the houses. So yes, I've already completed the January, so that's good. But I will probably try and do a few more so I get a little bit ahead, because that's the sort of person I am. You know, I sort of got a goal I'm itching. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. You know, oh, I'm just dropping a pencil. This is 43. So my colouring goals are to finish a selection of books that I've picked. And then every time I look at a book, I think, oh, I could do that one as well. So it's getting a little bit out of hand. So I'm trying to think. So Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson, as well as her Space and Party books. That's Hannah Carlson. Dream Rice by Maria Trolle. Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford. I'm just going to get a little bit of the background colour, which was this 222, because between those houses there's a gap. Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford. Sleeping Animals, R.J. Hampson's Colouring Heaven Pocket Edition. Now this number here, I think we could put a colour behind there. I'm thinking of blue. I don't want to go too dark because I want us to be able to see the number 1. So I'm grabbing 30, but I'm going to go a little bit lightly across it, so just so we don't obscure that number. It doesn't really go with the peach colour background, does it? I thought it might go with this and this, but now I'm wondering if it really does. But what I'm going to do is do the cover of the book in this colour, and then we'll just enhance the clash. Not the pop band. Gosh, that probably ages me. I don't know. Maybe not. I didn't like that band. I didn't hate them, just wasn't my sort of thing. Right, I'm going to grab this colour. This is the 37. I'm going to use that for the little bookmark. That's the word I'm looking for. But I gather I've got a few more bookmarks this year. So when I do my completed pages, I'll have a few more. I was tidying my son's bedroom and I stole some. 83 again. I'm going to try and make these pencil. I don't know if you remember the first picture. We made a little silvery bit on the end of the pencil. We're going to do that again. So we want to layer up on the edge and leave it lighten towards the middle. Yeah, so I took some. They weren't very exciting bookmarks. They were just free ones that came from bookshops. They were a bit rubbish, really, but they were 16. I noticed them. My husband had put them in our bedroom. I don't know why, so I just thought, right, I'm having them. And they aren't nice bookmarks, you know. This is 85. They aren't ones that he made or anything like that. You know, they're not special. Putting a bit more of that on the edge. Maybe not so much in the middle. Okay, now our pencil bodies. I don't know what to call them. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll pretend I didn't say that, and we'll just grab this colour, which is number 2, which is a red. Now I'm going to put a light layer of this across the whole pencil, including the tip, and then apply some darker areas in a minute. Like that. I'm going to sharpen my pencil. My husband's typing to me again. We use a messaging service called Discord. I'm going to darken the edges, which my children use, because it's the one that gamers use, which they both are. And I was asking my son if he had a bucket list earlier, because he was read me out someone else's bucket list. It was a funny, you know, on Reddit, I think, and it was a kid, 8-year-old kid, and he wanted to meet aliens or something, and you know, I said, have you got a bucket list? He's like, no, I don't. But I said, what about, you know, things you want to achieve, goals, that sort of thing? And he said he wants to get his channel monetized this year. Now he needs more followers. He needs more watch hours and things like that. So if you know anyone who likes Minecraft, then send him my son's way. The link to his channel is his number 61. I'm going to do this pencil, same technique. So start off with a light layer. Yeah, so he linked his channel is on my homepage of my channel, right down at the bottom. He is called Stoby. That's right. That's his channel name. And yes, he needs some followers and watch hours. So anyone, he's family friendly. So he's quite fine for kids. He's really careful. He has had instances where he's been with other people and they've sworn, but he beeps it out on his videos so that it's all lovely and wholesome. And you know, he doesn't believe in, you know, he swears he's 19, but he doesn't put that on his videos. Anyway, I am done. It's quite a subtle one. We could put in some shadows under the pencils and things like. There's a little bit here under the book that Agata's drawn in. I just feel that if I start putting in dark greys, it's just going to take away from that light pastel feel, and I don't want to do that. So I am actually just going to leave it just like that. Oh, apart from the dots, I need to do the dots. So number 6 I'm going to use. It's a dark purple. I'm sure it'll clash with the peach, but it will hopefully help to tie in with our letter. No, our to-do list. It's got quite a few things on as well. I don't often have a to-do list. They're a bit scary. Anyway, now I am done. So I am going to finish there. It's a little bit of a shorter one today. Just because I kept it light and there's not lots of layering, but hopefully that's okay for you. Yes, my husband says he's okay, but we haven't heard anything, so we'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow, or ask me in a comment and I'll be able to let you know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a super day and happy colouring.